Hi everyone, sorry about the horrific cinematic work. This is Libra Anarchy, and I'm responding to Quasiprophet. I'm responding to a comment he responded to that I left in one of his videos, and we were talking about how both of us play our cards very close to our chest. Both of us have trust issues. Both of us, while we came out of different situations, I was never Jehovah's Witness, we came out of situations where we were mistreated by other people and learned to essentially keep our own counsel. And I can't speak for him, but sometimes, I also have a problem relating in normal situations, and I certainly have a problem relating to people who talk way too damn much. So he asked for advice on how I sort of got over my trust issues and started relating to people more normally. I used to be a lot more introverted, and the advice, well, first of all, I still have trust issues. I probably always will, but they're much less than they were before. They're much less of a hindrance, a fetter to my carrying on with other human beings. The advice may end up sounding very cold. First is mindfulness, and I'm talking about mindfulness in the sense of paying attention to one's thoughts. Yeah, it is kind of in a Buddhist sense, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's mystical. Just watch your thoughts, watch your actions, and specifically watch for if you are thinking and reacting and making decisions based on something that happened in the past or something that's going on now. I admit that I still look for people lying to me. I always have something in the back of my mind that says somebody's setting me up, somebody's trying to, pull one over on me, or find a quote weakness and then use it against me, use it as like a way to put me down, or dirty my name to some other group, like say an employer or something like that. I'm always kind of looking for that underhanded stuff, and well, not always, but and what helps me to not do that as much is just to watch my own thoughts and recognize when I'm actually doing that. And that way, if I read way too far into what somebody is saying, or assume that somebody must be avoiding me or something like that, I sit back for a minute or a day or a week or however long it takes for me to process whatever it is, and I think to myself, what's the evidence? I mean, what's really going on? So if there is a situation where somebody really is avoiding me, it'll be like, oh, okay, they always have an excuse not to associate with me. It's not just they felt like being alone one day, or whatever. They always have an excuse not to associate with me. They've been dodging me. They're not my friend. Whereas somebody over here, shit happens. He had to work late, or, shit happens, an emergency came up. People have lives to live. It doesn't fucking matter if somebody said that he or she would call me at 8 o'clock and they didn't fucking call me at 8 o'clock. Sometimes shit happens, and it doesn't mean anything other than that shit happens. The second piece of advice that I would give is do a cost-benefit analysis. If the decision is to tell somebody how you feel about them, weigh your options. One option is to not tell somebody, but then you could be avoiding a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to find your soulmate. And I know that a lot of people who are subscribed to me won't like the word won't like the phrase soulmate. Call it whatever you want to call it. A life partner or something. You could be avoiding the love of your life just because you're afraid that they will use it against you, or maybe you want to express doubt or angst or sadness or whatever, and one of the options is not to do it, but that may you may not get close to a person. The other person may say, this person's not very open with me, they must not trust me, they must not really want to be my friend, or something like that. Or even just expressing like just regular happy emotions. I can be very just so goddamn introverted. I guess YouTube is the exception because I'm fucking talking to a camera and a fucking wall. But I can be really goddamn introverted and just clueless as to what other people around me are doing, and I don't care. I don't care what they're saying or thinking or whatever. I'm completely immersed in my own happenings, whatever they may be. You know, it might be messing around with my cell phone, or jotting down ideas for a story, or eating lunch, or making lunch, or doing lunch, whatever it is. If other people are fucking around me doing whatever it is that they're doing, I can be completely immersed in what I'm doing and just not fucking care and not have any need to express anything to anyone else. And around me there's all the chit chat, and to me it's all fucking bullshit. So, but sometimes there's a person that I care about, friend, more than a friend, etc. And sometimes just speaking is a way of communicating, I care about your well-being, I care about how you're doing. And the choice is not doing that or doing that. And again, you do a cost-benefit analysis. If you don't, you could be missing out on something grand, because the other person's going to think that you really don't care about them, or they're going to think that you don't think that they care about you, etc. But if you do it, you risk rejection, you risk being hurt. But you know what? Shit happens. I've been all kinds of hurt, and I'm still here, and the world's still spinning. So fuck the fucking fuckers. Move on. And that is why I say that I can force myself to do things that are more, quote, normal socially, because I just sit and do a cost-benefit analysis. What are the options? Well, okay, maybe I want to just ask somebody new out for coffee, like a classmate or something. And what's the worst that's going to happen? No thank you. Or maybe they're going to snicker behind my back. Ooh! I'm still here. It's okay. I'll still be here if they do that. Laugh at me all you like. I'm still here. And I can be an attention whore and just a complete, I don't know what you call it, but a complete attention whore, and you know, who considers everything shtick. So yeah, go ahead, laugh at me by all means, because that leads me into the next thing. I don't take people seriously, and that includes myself. And I'll tell you why. Because people are fucking stupid. And if you ever think that you should be taken seriously, or anybody else should be taken seriously for that matter, especially just complete and utter douchebags, dress as nice as you can, very professionally, take all the notes that you want, or even put together a PowerPoint presentation, go outside at night, look up at the sky, make a 4-hour presentation, if you like, about why you should be taken seriously, and then see what changes. Oh wait, okay, shit's still gonna happen. See, some people call this prayer, and it has an extraordinary way of not working. Sorry. I mean, I hate to sound really cynical, but there's a weight that lifts off you when you stop taking people so goddamn seriously. Human beings are, look, it's not like a judgment thing like we're bad people and we should be good people. It's like, look, we fuck, we fight, we're dirty, we're smelly, we're creative, we're cruel, we're kind. We are what we are. Get over it, have fun, and don't try to pretend that you're anything other than whatever the fuck it is you are, whatever the fuck it is we are, because really it's a cosmic farce, and it's okay. The world keeps on spinning. Enjoy life. You know, I mean, human beings are so often scared and dishonest and covering up for things and so on and so forth. And it's not that I don't value people. I do value people. I value human beings very highly. I'm empathetic because I'm a human fucking being. But don't think for 1 second that human beings should ever be taken seriously. I mean, in a way, yeah, we should, in the sense of being empathetic and you know, it's conducive to our survival. I want to survive. I value my own survival. I value other human beings. But it's only as a human being. It's not like it's hard to express what I'm trying to get across. People live, people die, shit happens. Don't take it seriously. You're not important. I'm not important in the grand scheme of things. Relax, laugh. And of course, this doesn't mean that somehow we can't value our fellows and value our family and all this, because of course we can, and I think we should, as it's conducive to our survival. And I want to survive. I don't know about you. I would hope that you do, because you know, I want to watch more of your videos. Okay, so that's the advice that I have, and I hope it doesn't sound too callous or cold or like a giant fuck you, because I don't mean it to sound like that. And so that's how, with my trust issues, I can still move forward and carry on some semblance of normal association with people. Of course, a lot of people I just avoid because they talk too much and they just say a lot of things, a lot of the same shit over and over again that doesn't mean much. Hi, how are you? Oh, I'm doing good. How are you? Well, isn't this just wonderful weather that we're having? Yeah, I avoid shit like that. So, as much as I can, but sometimes we can't really avoid that in order to gain some incentive, like keep our job so we can eat. Right? So, I'm Libra Anarchy, and I have to think of a cool sign off.